Hey KK, what's going on, girl? I thought I would come in for a minute. We ain't gonna be here long. I'm gonna say what I got to say and we gonna get up. I thought I felt something flying. I just saw something. And I hope Gizmo don't see it because it'll freak him out. I think he's feeling a little bit better. He's moving around today. So he's not as just down as he was yesterday. How are you feeling? How you doing? I'm doing better now that that he's doing better. Cause yesterday I was having a bad day. Um Anytime after like 11 in the morning, our time, is good to call me. So call me Monday at like 11 or so. Anytime after 11 is good. I'm you know, if I'm not I try not to come on live too early. But I'm doing a lot better. Yesterday was bad. Because, girl, he really, really looked bad yesterday. He looked so bad yesterday that I had to call the vet back and ask them, shouldn't he be looking better by now? Like, but the vet was like, ma'am, he's only been taking the medicine for 24 hours. You have to give the medicine at least until Monday to, you know, get in his system. But he does look better today. He is at least barking at people. He doesn't have much of an appetite. He's not really eating that much. He's eating a little, but he's not eating that much. Um and I can't get him to drink any water. And I really, really want him to drink some water. Because you don't want he's taking medication and you don't want to I don't want him to get dehydrated, but he's not drinking any water, but he is urinating. So they was like, as long as he's urinating and he's eating something, he's okay. So just keep praying for him, y'all. Yeah, call me Monday. Call me Monday. So let's get into this Peach McIntyre drama because I don't want to be on here too much longer. I mean, I don't want to be on here too long. So, did she delete it? I think she deleted it. I think she deleted it because it was causing a lot of drama. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. No, here it is. Okay. So earlier today, Peach McIntyre wrote this post on her Facebook page. And she said, I just read a post about a mother not allowing her daughter to cut down on her job hours from 25 hours a week to 15 hours a week because the daughter, who is in the 10th grade, wants to focus on school because her daughter says she's not going to college. That post triggered me. But she said that post triggered me. Her grammar is bad. I feel she is probably making that girl pay household bills and take care of herself entirely. When I started working at 15, and this is Peach saying, when I started working at 15, my mama completely stopped buying me things. I had to buy my own school clothes, pay for my own prom dress, pay for my own hair, etc. That is a good doggy gnat. When I became a senior in high school, I had a full ride scholarship to college and worked an afternoon job at KFC 7 days a week. My mama used to take my check and leave me with $100. What makes it even worse is my mama wouldn't take me to work nor pick me up from work, but she would take my money saying I had to help her pay bills. Meanwhile, the whole time she was married and on Section 8. I remember telling her I quit KFC one day after school. Keep in mind, I was only 17 years old. That lady cursed me out and put me out her house that day. I was crying snot booger tears. My grandma asked me if I really quit. I told her I didn't, but I wanted to. She told me I had to go to work because I couldn't stay with her. And they wonder why I don't talk to them or attend family functions. I really had a effed up, loveless childhood. Some parents only care about money and can't wait for their kids to take the load off of them. So, this is what Peach was saying about her own mother, who is also on social media. So, her mother, of course, saw the post because her mother they follow each other on social media. And her mother put up her own post on Facebook. And her mother was like, it's sad. A person can write anything on Facebook and people believe it. She said, people will do anything for views. She said, I've been a good mother and always tried, and Peach has always tried to make me look bad. At the end of the day, she is still my child. I love her no matter what she said, and I will not speak nothing bad. So Peach's mom has just basically said, I did everything I could for them kids, and I'm not going to say anything bad about her. Now, Peach Mama could legit come on here and spill the tea about Peach. She could. Because her mama got all the dirt on her. I do not believe that Peach had a full ride scholarship to college. I don't believe that. Because in another interview that Peach did, Peach said that she was going to community college and she got pregnant. She was going to community college and she couldn't even finish because she was too busy chasing Wood, who is her kid's father, and she ended up getting pregnant. You got a whole full ride scholarship to college and you didn't finish? Half of the stuff that Peach puts on social media, I believe, is just for clicks and views. And I don't have a problem with her doing that. I don't have a problem with people doing stuff for clicks and views. I don't have a problem for people embellishing their lives for clicks and views. What I have a problem with is when you do that at the expense of another person, especially at the expense of your parents. And if your mother did do those things to you, that's what you talk to your therapist about. You don't get on social media and blast your mama on social media. And I can tell that Peach's mother is not for, drama. That would be like if one of my kids got on social media and decided to blast me. I'm not about to go back and forth. And I know which one of my kids would do that shit too. And I'm not about to go back and forth with him on social media. I'm not about to do that. I would just be like, all right then, if that's how you feel, because I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna argue with you. And this is not the first time that Peach has said some things like this about her mother. Now I don't know their relationship. I don't know what Peach and her mama done been through. You know what I mean? Like who knows? But I just don't feel like social media is the right place to put all of this stuff out for the world to then come in and put they 2 cents. Oh well, they your mama is this, your mama that, your mama shouldn't have did this, yeah, your mama wrong, and then your mother is sitting there reading all these dang on comments, and then Peach is sitting back laughing because she's coming out as the one that people feel sorry for. You're coming off as the victim when no one knows all of the shit that you probably didn't put your mother through. I believe in kids paying something when they get old enough. Of course, the parents are not supposed to, your parents shouldn't take your whole check. But I'm a believer. Pay your phone bill, do something. Because when you get out there in the real world, you're going to have to do something. So you might as well start doing it here. I believe that they should. I don't believe that a parent should take the whole check, but I believe that a child, where else are they going to learn responsibilities? Half of these kids now leave home, don't know how to balance a checkbook. They don't. I was in the post office. I was in the post office one day, and a young man came in there to mail something off to mail a PG&E bill off for his grandmother. He didn't know where the stamp went because he had to purchase a money order first and then put the money order in the envelope with the bill. He didn't even know that you had to line the bill up so that the address was in that window. He didn't know what that was. The postal worker had to show him how to do it. And this young man had to be all of in his 20s. It wasn't like a 12 or 13-year-old. He didn't even know how to mail a letter. So if we're not teaching our children how to do things, how the hell else are they going to learn? You're going to pay your cell phone bill. You're going to do something. You're going to pay something because you need to learn how to do that. You're going to pay $20 on the rent, $10, $5. You're going to pay something because that's going to teach you how to pay the rent every month. You have to pay by a certain time. And then if you don't, you're going to accrue some late fees. How are kids going to understand how to function in this world if we don't teach them? I'm telling my granddaughter now, everything costs money. Hulu, HBO, Stars, Disney Channel, all that shit is separate. How do they know that if we don't teach them? They just turn the TV on. They don't know we paying for all this shit. They just assume it come with the TV. Because we don't know. Kids don't know if you don't teach them. If you don't teach them how to pay bills, how they gonna know? How will they know how to pay bills if you don't teach them? Hey everybody. So yeah, I'm a firm believer that we should be teaching our children. If you don't charge them but $2, make sure they pay that $2 by the 5th. If you don't pay by the 5th, you owe me a late fee. Because that's the same thing that your landlord is going to do. You have to teach them how this world operates. If you don't, when they get out in the world, they're gonna be behind because they're not teaching kids stuff like that anymore in school. I remember when I was in school, we knew how to balance a checkbook. We was doing all that, writing checks, all that kind of stuff. Writing in cursive. These kids don't even know how to write in cursive. They don't even know how to sign their name. So if the parents are not teaching them, where are they going to get it from? So, there are a lot of people who are, just going in on Peach's mother. And I feel like it's so unfair. It's so unfair. Because even if you did have those problems as a child, you need to work that shit out in therapy. Because working it out on social media ain't helping you. It's a whole bunch of stuff I went through with as a child. But I'm not trying to work that shit out on social media. Y'all can't help me. You know what I mean? Just complaining about venting on social media is not helping me. It's not going to help me heal. It was my years of therapy that I went through that helped me heal. And if Peach is having all of these problems, then therapy is the best place for her. And I applaud her mother. I really do. Because I'm pretty sure her mother could be out here releasing some secrets about her that she may not want the world to know. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff that has went on in Peach McIntyre's life that she don't want the world to know. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure her mama could come out right now and probably end her whole social media career by telling the truth. But her mother doesn't want to do that because she knows that Peach got all these kids and she knows that Peach is using social media to, help bring money that she ain't never had for her children. Dee Love said my son is putting $800 on a new sectional right now because he ruined the current one we have. Girl, my kids didn't. I don't even want to talk about furniture and glass. I had got to the point where I stopped buying glasses. All of our cups and stuff was plastic. Because my kids, just didn't have no respect for anything. Especially when they were teenagers. They were clumsy and, just breaking up all my glasses and stuff. Kids are irritating. Yeah, they don't know how to do laundry. They don't know how to do nothing. If we don't teach them, they don't know. These kids don't know how to do no damn laundry. Especially boys, because we're so used to doing it for our teenage boys. We do it for them. So when they get to college, they don't know how to do shit. Girl, forks and spoons and knives. I had just got to the point where I was just going to the dollar store buying silverware. Because our silverware it just seemed like every month I was buying new forks and spoons and knives. And finding like knives and stuff outside on my porch where my son would be using butter knives as screwdrivers and just all kind of stuff. Just no respect for your property whatsoever. I would always come home. It's knives and forks on the front porch where either My oldest son then used the butter knife as a screwdriver or some type of tool, or you outside or they outside with their friends eating, chopping it up, and just leave the whole bowl and knife and fork and everything just right there. Them the kind of kids I had. Just no respect for anything. I mean, stuff always be nicer after your kids leave, but you and kids think that you can be 20 years old, still staying at home, still eating up all your food, still using your washer and dryer, your Wi-Fi and everything. And I don't have to contribute. I'm your child. And you know one thing I hate to hear? I'm your child. I didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask for you to be here either. I didn't have a choice about which sperm made it through to that egg. So I didn't specifically ask for you either. You didn't ask to be here, and I didn't ask for you to be here. We didn't know who was going to be. This was a crapshoot. So you didn't ask to come, and I didn't ask for you to come here. I cannot stand that. I can't stand. I didn't ask to be here. You didn't ask to be here, and I didn't ask for you to be here. And just because you didn't ask to be here don't mean that you don't have to help out now that you're here. You are here. And you're going to help out with this house, or you're going to go bye-bye. You're going to go bye-bye. Because ain't no grown man going to live up in my house and not do anything. If you're not going to contribute and make things better for me, you're definitely not going to make them worse. So, Naya said, my little brother burnt my mom's couch down when he was 6. I'm not even going to tell you all the things that my kids have did. My son set the broom on fire one time. Don't ask me why. Because to this day, he didn't set the broom on fire. I don't know what he stuck in the fan. The fan had like this plastic blade on it, and he stuck something in there while the fan was going, and the blade exploded. What else did he? Shot the TV with a BB gun. Thank God it was their TV. It was the TV that him and his brother shared. They're in the room playing and shot the TV with a BB gun. I mean, those kids have done so much shit. I can't even remember half the stuff that they've done. Hey, Tina. They've destroyed furniture. They've done everything. Everything that 2 boys a year and a half apart can do, my 2 kids have done. Everything. And I'm like, at this point, if my kids ever get on social media and try to say what I didn't do or what type of mother I was, at this point, we just gonna square up. We gonna fight. Because I did too much for them. I did too much. I was a single parent. I did too much. If they ever get on here talking about, oh, well, she was working all the time. We didn't do this and we didn't do that because my mama was always working. We gonna square up. We gonna fight. I swear to God. And I'm gonna put it on social media. We gonna fight. They better not. Neither one of my kids better not ever get on social media talking about what I didn't do and what I should have did. But they better not ever, ever, as long as they live. They better do that shit when I'm like 90 years old in a nursing home. Because if they do it now while I still got a little bit of strength, you gonna square up and fight me. Because I struggle too much as a single parent. We just gonna fight. We gonna have to. We are definitely gonna have to fight. Because it's been too many times when I didn't have to catch the bus to work. My car done broke down. I had to catch the bus. And I still did it in the rain, cold, sleet, whatever. Snow. I don't care if it don't snow in California. It was snowing somewhere. Shit. We are going to fight. I'm gonna fight you. Cause I done been through too much. I have been through too much. We are definitely gonna fight. So, and my kids had it too good. They really did. They had it too good. I spoiled they ass. They never did shit around the house. Never. Yeah, he burnt the broom, girl. Set the broom on fire. That my oldest son did all kind of shit, but the other one, he was just as bad. His sneaky ass, sneaking in and out of the house and stuff. So they neither one of them better not say shit about me. They supposed to do all of that. They supposed to wash dishes and do laundry and vacuum. Anybody who live in a house should contribute to what's going on in the house. They all should. No one should be exempt for doing chores. Everybody should be doing something in the house. Taking out the garbage, doing something. Sweep, vacuum. Now, of course, the mother, of course, is going to do things, better than the child, but there are still age appropriate chores for children. I don't know what went on in Peach McIntyre's home with her mother, but I just think some things should be kept to yourself. And maybe it's because I am a mother. You know what I mean? I'm going to look at the situation differently. I just feel like you just should not be out here talking shit about your mom. Unless you got the kind of mama that you know is going to go toe to toe with you. Now, if your mama going to come on here and strike back, then, it's fair game. But if you know that your mama ain't that type of person, she not going to go toe to toe with you because she don't want to embarrass you on social media. And plus, I think Peach McIntyre's mother still works. And she probably don't, want to be in a position where she's arguing with her child on social media and people that she work with. It's like, girl, was you and your daughter on social media fighting this weekend? Like, who wants that? Who wants that? Right. I mean, her husband can do no wrong. No wrong. He can do whatever he want to do. And she has said, I love his dirty draws. I will drink his bath water. But you don't have that same love and understanding and compassion for the person that brought you in this world. Like you love a man more than you love your own mama. You will disrespect your mama, but not the man that is, from what I see, done cheated on you. Dee Dee said the other day they were eating tacos and one was burnt, and she said, I'm going to give him the better looking one. I mean, the song that she made about him, about how good the wood is, and all of this kind of stuff. I don't know, y'all. Don't y'all laugh at my hair. I took my I need to wash it for one, but I took my twisties. I took my twisties down, combed through it, which was bad. I think I'm gonna wash it tonight. I don't know, y'all. No, I'm probably not. It's sickening. She better be careful. We know YouTube cut people off and they don't even see it coming. For real. Because she already got cut off on TikTok. She already lost her main channel on TikTok. And now she has to start. Is this woman putting. You know them banana peppers? What are those little peppers? Pepperoncinis. Pepperoncinis. On in a crock pot with stew meat. Okay. I got sidetracked. Um they already took her TikTok. They took her big TikTok channel away. And that hit her hard. That really hit her hard. Like I could tell. She was hurt behind that. Thank you, Tina. I'm letting it grow out. It is growing, y'all. I look back at some of my pictures from like last year, and my hair has really, really grown a lot since last year. Because last year was short. So it's grown out a lot. Really, girl? With Rose? But she put the whole jar in there. The whole jar of them peppercini things. I ain't never had that. I don't know. I ain't never seen that before. A whole jar of pepperoncinis and a roast. I'm weird about roast anyway, because the only way that I really like it is like a stew, like potatoes and carrots, and I don't know. I don't eat it that often anyway. I don't know, it just look weird. But yeah, she better slow down. She better slow down, because you out here disrespecting your mama. God will humble you. He will humble you. And then her feelings gonna be hurt. And people will turn on you. Social media folks will turn on you in the drop of a hat. You on top this week, and next week you won't have nobody. That's what she doing. She put it in the crock pot, so she's slow cooking it. But she didn't have anything else in the crock pot but those pepperoncinis, a stick of butter, and I don't know. It didn't look like she put too much seasoning in there. I didn't see her use like any. Oh, maybe that was like some type of French onion soup packet or something. Because it was a package or something. I don't have the sound on, so I can't hear what she's saying. I'm just like looking over there. And I could see, the pepperoncinis, but I didn't see what type of seasoning she put in it. Girl, I'm so sick of seeing that pantry. We get it. And that refrigerator with all of them sodas and Capri Suns and Gatorades. Okay. You have a whole refrigerator that is dedicated to drinks. That's nice. All of that sugar, like your kids. Oh my God. And little kids, if they have the choice between drinking water and drinking a Capri Sun or apple juice or Gatorade or Mountain Dew, every single solitary damn time they're gonna pick one of those sugary drinks. You with small kids, who keeps a refrigerator full of that much sugar? I know them kids be bouncing off the walls. All that sugar. It's just horrible. Divine Message said it's really good and only requires a ranch packet. Pepperoncini peppers, a sticker. That must have been it then. Maybe that was it. Because I saw her open a packet of something, but I can't hear it because the sound is not on. Maybe it wasn't ranch packet. I saw her open a packet of something. And I said, well, maybe that's that. You know how some people use the French onion soup packets? Because when she emptied it, it looked like onion flakes or something fell out, but it could have been a ranch packet. Okay, so what is the name of that? Because that's what it was. It was beef. It was stew meat or whatever it's called, beef, and those peppers and a stick of butter in those ranch packets, and that was it. And she closed the lid and let that cook. I ain't never seen that one before. What is it called? Divine Messages. What is it called? She was going on and on about them 1K braids. Why do we have to know how much everything costs? Because she wants to appear like she has it. Like she has made it. Like, yeah, I can call somebody to my house and I can afford to pay them $1,000 to do my kids' hair. And to me, anybody could have did that. Anybody, the kids. It wasn't anything spectacular. It was just French braids. I saw the other kids' hair wasn't anything spectacular, and she was like, yeah, and the person, whoever comes, they have to be professional, they have to be this, they have to be that. And it was like the girl that came to the house, she was combing gorgeous hair. I don't know, child. The way she was combing her hair didn't seem too professional. Like she didn't even comb her hair out first before she shampooed it. She just, was just combing her hair. She wasn't even starting, with black hair. You have to start from here. You can't just take the brush and, brush through it like that. You got to start on the ends because that's where our ends are, the kinkiest sometimes. So you have to start from here and work your way up. You can't start from here and work your way down because that's how you break the hair off. Like she didn't even detangle gorgeous hair before she washed it, you had to detangle the hair because looked like she had just like took her braids down and her hair was just like tangled up and she just, put her in the sink and was, oh no, that's not how I do my hair. I detangle my hair first and then, wash it. And I have a wet brush that's a detangle brush that I use when I put the conditioner on. I will, detangle it with this wet brush and then, get the conditioner out. And then when my hair is not completely dry, but, almost dry, I use the microfiber towel and dry it and then put in like a leave-in conditioner and then detangle it again. Like I'm constantly detangling because I got the curly, coily 4C hair, and gorgeous hair is the same way. That hair requires a lot of detangling, and so I don't see where the girl did $1,000 worth of work. Is Gorgeous the real name or the nickname? I think that's her real name. I think that's her real. I think she named her child Gorgeous. I think that's her real name. Well, what is the name? I know one of the boy's name is McIntyre. But what's up with Baby and Baby Baby? The two younger boys. She won't even call their names on social media. She calls them Baby and Baby, and then the one next to the youngest one is Baby Baby. Girl, if you don't call them kids by the time I don't want to call their names on social media. What? But you call everybody else's name. One kid's McIntyre. I'm pretty sure she said the oldest boy's name. And then, how many kids is it? I don't know, y'all. 6. The oldest boy. And then she has one that is autistic who is kind of nonverbal. And then Gorgeous and baby. I miss one somewhere. Cause ain't it 6? Baby is his name? Baby can't be his name. No, I think she said that she don't want to tell us what Baby's name is. His name ain't Baby. Because she calls the youngest one, the one that was just born, they call him Baby. So Baby ain't his name. She just don't want to tell us what his name is. Which makes absolutely no sense.
Yes.
Did nobody tell you to eat my Pop-Tarts, sir?
I gotta taste something sweet.
Well, we going to the store later and get something. Because I want another one of those candy apples.
Where'd you get that from?
Safeway. That apple was so good.
They gonna sucker you.
Oh my God. That was the best caramel apple I ever had in my life. If y'all ain't see that caramel apple that I posted on my
Oh, let's go. I'll get that cake.
No, babe, I'm on live right now.
They can come with us.
No, they can't. Y'all, let me show y'all this candy apple. This was this was the best candy apple I ever had in my.
We're gonna get you some bacon too.
Oh yeah, we got to get his treats. This was the best candy apple I ever had in my whole entire life, and I'm 58 years old.
Oh,
So good.
You ain't tell me you're 58.
How old did you think I was?
26.
I'm 26. I'm 26. However old you thought I was, that's how old I am. We can go later. I don't feel like putting on my clothes. They out here talking about field trip. Y'all ain't going. Y'all are not going. You ain't going on no field trip. Ooh, that caramel apple was good, girl. It was. They made that. Somebody in the back made that caramel because it didn't have a shipped from someplace else taste.
They probably said, I'm making this one, I'm getting it for lunch. And somebody didn't know and put it out on the shelf.
They had to. No, they didn't because there was a few other ones out there. But that was the only one that didn't have sprinkles. I hate sprinkles. I hate them. That was the only plain one that was out there. Now, I don't like candy apples, but I love a good caramel. Now, it took me 3 days to take that sucker down, but I did it. It took me a minute. But next time, what I'll do is I'll cut it instead of trying to bite it because the juice from the apple had kind of ran on my caramel.
Everywhere.
Okay.
You had juice everywhere.
It was messy.
Juice was
But
everywhere.
the juice from the apple had kind of slid off onto my caramel a little bit.
Do that special effect you were doing? Do that. Do the special effect you were
You get on my nerves. Okay. It made the caramel a little slimy, not slimy, but slick. I ain't like that. So next time I'm gonna cut it. So it was so good. What you need to talk to me about divine messages? I didn't forget what we were talking. Every time he come in here.
Don't blame that on me.
Oh my God. Every time you come in here, you always take me off of the subject and then I forget what I'm talking about because you're so goofy.
Blame on me.
It's your fault. I'm throwing a birthday party at the end of the month now. I'm gonna make some caramel apples as a party. Do that, girl. Oh, I love me some caramel apples. And I hadn't had one in a long time. It used to be a place here in the Bay Area, and the lady, that's all she did was apples, caramel apples, candy apples. Didn't she have like white chocolate? I don't know. She had all kind of stuff, all kind of apples. That was her whole store. Was like sweet treats or something, but that was all she sold there. What color? Oh, the apple was green. It was a Granny Smith apple. They always do Granny Smith with caramel, don't they? Because that's the not sour, tart and sweet combination that makes it good. So you always have to have a green apple with caramel. It just tastes better. Growing up, Miss Mary third floor was everything. She was also the icy lady. I was the icy lady for a little while. Me and my kids wanted to do the ices one summer, and it was fun the first couple of times they wanted to do it with me, but then after a while it became my job, but they wanted to collect the money. No, I'm not about to do all the work and then y'all get the money. And And then the kids be knocking on your door all time of the night. Like it's 12 o'clock at night and kids knocking on your door for ice. Like if you don't take your ass to bed.
You don't get one of my ices.
You got any more of them ices? 12 o'clock at night. Where's your mama? They didn't care. So I went out of business real quick. It was a grand opening and a grand closing within about 3 days.
Get that Tangeray.
You ain't getting no tank.
We got a real party. Hurry up.
Get your butt out of here. You ain't getting no Tangeray. If I don't take this boy to the store, he gonna be the guy on my last nerve. What else do we need to do while we... Oh, we should go to Walmart. No, I ain't got enough. I don't have enough strength to go to Walmart. So y'all know we just got the car out the shop and got the brakes fixed. Now it sounds like the starter trying to go kaput. So we're probably going to put the car back in the shop this weekend. Ugh, cars. Stage presence and energy pulling. Okay, you gonna have to say a little bit more than that because I am thoroughly confused. Stage presence? How did you total your car? I mean, I'm pretty sure you were in an accident. Did you hit something or did someone hit you? Girl. But you know what? It don't take much to total a car now. You know, some of these newer cars, they don't take much. Once if your airbag deploy, ain't your car totaled? Don't they total a car now if the airbag deploy? You hit a boulder. That's exactly what I was saying. Dang. Airbag deployed. I don't understand why that can't be fixed though. Or why we haven't gotten to the point now where airbags can be replaced. We have all this technology and we still can't replace the airbag. That system, that can't be some type of pop-out system. We can start a car by pushing a button, but they haven't figured out how to replace the airbag yet without totaling a car. Dang. I mean, I'm pretty sure it can be, but most car companies, most insurances total the car out though. If the airbag is deployed, that's under their law. Yeah, no, I know you can do it, but I'm saying you can't legally you can't do it under the insurance. You're like with the insurance you can't do it, and then if you do it, you have to let the next person that purchases your car, you have to let them know that the airbag deployed. Like that has to be, it's supposed to be known to the next person that gets that car if it happens and they replace it some kind of way. The next buyer is supposed to know, and then I think they will have a hard time insuring that car because it has technically been totaled. Oh yeah, well yeah. If it's been hit before, then yeah, go ahead. Unfortunately, and let them total it. If that's what the insurance wants to do, and go ahead and get your get whatever it is that the insurance is gonna give you. That's crazy how, that, like, it should be some kind of way for the insurance to still insure the car, especially if the frame of the car is not damaged. They should be able to fix that. You know what I mean? If there's no damage to the main part of the car, which is the frame. You came back, KK? Well, that's all I wanted to talk about, y'all. I'm going to go on and let my husband take me to Safeway. What time is it? 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock on a Saturday. It shouldn't be too bad at the Safeway. We're going to go to Safeway, get Gizmo his little snacks because he's still not eating. This dog, when this is over, he is going to be so spoiled that we're not going to be able to deal with him because we are hand feeding him. He is legit acting like he does not have enough strength to sit up and eat out of a bowl. So we're hand feeding him. He will eat it. If we put it in our hands, he'll eat it. So literally bringing the bowl of water to his face like this. And he'll, sit up and lick a little bit of water. He's gonna be so damn spoiled. Like he was already spoiled. But, bruh, when you feeling better, we're not going to be hand feeding you. Okay? By Monday, you should be able to stand on your feet and eat. But that's my child. Oh, we're going to end on this note here. So yesterday, Gizmo was looking horrible. My husband had went to work. He was looking bad, y'all. He was limp. Okay. But I had given him his gabapentin. Okay. So put that in the back of your mind. He had some gabapentin. He was limp. Do you hear me? And it looked like his breathing was super shallow. So I'm talking to him. I got down. He in the bed. I got down on my knees. Now, mind you, I have arthritis and a very bad knee that I had surgery on in 1996. So I'm on my knees crying, okay? Crying and praying for Gizmo. Begging Jesus not to take my dog, okay? And Gizmo, at one point, his eyes was just like, looking like he wasn't gonna make it. Like he had literally gave up. Here's my dramatic ass. Okay, Gizmo. If this is too much for you, then you can just go. Because I don't want you to stay here and suffer. I went there. Okay? Just went there. Gave the dog permission to die and everything. Do you hear me? I had already called my husband, but he was busy. He was at work. He was not able to talk me down off of that ledge before I went into this whole scenario telling my dog that it was okay to die because I didn't want him to suffer. all this time, I'm down on this bad knee. Because I'm on my knees praying. On this bad knee. I wake up this morning and I can barely walk. Do you hear me? After I didn't pray for this dog, okay? Trying to keep him from going to glory. My whole knee betrays me. That ain't nothing but Satan. That's the work of the devil. For real. The work of the devil. I'm on my knees praying to Jesus, asking the Lord to save my dog. Heal his body, Lord. And Satan comes into the room. It messes up my whole entire knee. So now, every step I take, it feels like the cartilage or whatever is separating from the bone. So now, I have on this knee brace to try to keep my knee from splitting in half. Because I loved my dog so much that I was praying for him. I don't know what possessed me to put 200 and some odd pounds on top of these weak ass knees. But you know what? I won't do it no more. From now on, when I pray, I'll pray standing up. I won't put that much weight on these knees ever again. Oh, okay. He drank some yesterday. He gonna eventually get thirsty enough to, if he don't drink some by tonight, though, I'm gonna force it in his ass. Girl, I didn't even get. You know how. Okay, I'm crazy. People don't realize that it's something mentally wrong with me. Okay, and once I get a thought stuck in my mind, it's just in there. It just came over me that my dog was dying in that moment. I ain't had time to reach for no pillow. I was just down on my knees before I knew it. He was going to glory in that moment. His eyes was looking. He was looking like he was finna leave here. I ain't had time to grab no pillow, girl. I was down on my knees begging the Lord Jesus Christ not to take my dog. And then in that same moment, I'm telling my dog it's okay. It's okay to go. That's just how my mind works. And one side of my mind was praying for him, and the other side of my mind was telling him it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Gizmo. You can go. And when I told my husband, today what had happened, he was like, I know Gizmo was like, I am not dying. I don't know what she talking about. But I swear, I guess he was just high off of that gabapentin. He wasn't dying. He was sedated. And I called the vet. It was like, my dog does not look any better. He's not moving. And the vet was like, ma'am, he's sedated. And I was like, huh? He was like, did you give him the gabapentin? And I was like, yeah. He was like, he's sedated. He's not going to move. Don't give him any more gabapentin. Just give him one. Maybe two is too much for him. And I was like, oh. And later on that night, when it seemed like the gabapentin was starting to kind of wear off, he did get a little bit more active. But honey, I swore my dog was finna go to glory. He just looked like it. He took another gabapentin about 2 hours ago, but I've spaced them out. I'm only giving him one a day. One, like almost every 24 hours. Not 24 hours, but a lot. Yeah, he should have told me that. But he has taken gabapentin before, and he never seemed this drowsy. Like, I swear, even his eyes and his breathing just looked funny. It just didn't seem like he was breathing like he should have been. I just knew he was finna die. I had just made it up in my mind. I'm gonna lose my dog, and I'm gonna be at home by myself. My husband is gonna be at work, and I done called him, and he didn't answer the phone. And I'm about to go through this by myself. I'm about to lose Gizmo by myself. And I don't want him to suffer. If anything happens, I just want him to go to sleep and pass away. I don't want him to suffer. So I was telling him, it's okay if you have to leave. Mommy loves you. And I was like patting him on his head and whispering and telling him how much I loved him. And I know Gizmo, like, I'm not about to die. I'm not dying. Will you stop? But he didn't even have enough strength to tell me that he wasn't dying. But he wasn't. But he didn't even have the strength to look me in my eyes and tell me that he wasn't dying. And when he didn't do that, it really made me think that he was dying, because he was just laying there. Because I know Gizmo, if he could have looked at me, he would have gave me that look like, I'm not dying, girl. Shut up. But he didn't even have enough strength to tell me that. And I was just telling him, it's okay. It's okay. If you have to leave, I love you, okay? You've been such a great dog. It was bad. It was really, really bad. Real bad. I was it, I was so messed up that I had a headache after that. I laid down. I had a headache. And when I got up this morning, my knee, when I got up this morning, I had forgot all about that episode. But honey, my knee was like, remember yesterday? Remember? This is your fault. What is gabapentin? No, gabapentin is for dogs. They use it for people. They use it for pain too. I think it can be used for gabapentin is one of those drugs that can be used for a whole lot of things, because I take it for, what do I take it for? Nerve pain. It's it is a pain pill, but humans take it and they make it for dogs and cats too, I think. But yeah, the doctor was like, ma'am, it's a sedative. You know, he's drowsy. He'll be okay. He's fine. Because then the doctor had to reassure me. He was like he was like, this is Gizmo, right? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay, let me pull up his chart. And so he pulled up his chart and he was like, ma'am, all of Gizmo's blood tests came back fine. There's nothing in his blood that showed anything other than what I told you it was. And by Monday, he should be feeling fine. Not fine, but better. He was like, give the antibiotics a couple of days to work. It's only been 24 hours. Like, it hasn't barely been 24 hours that he's been on the antibiotic. So I said, okay. So today, he's still not moving around a lot, but he is moving. If you call his name, he will at least acknowledge you and kind of move his tail. That's at least like, I hear you, talking to me. I don't feel like doing a lot, but I hear you. Um, when the people came and brought our food, he did jump up and he barked at them. That's always a good sign. And but he's just, he's still just not the normal Gizmo. Do I think he I heard that the side effects was weight gain. And I thought that when I first took it, I thought that I gained a little bit of weight. I don't take it every day though. But when I stopped taking it, it seemed like my weight went back to what is my normal weight. I don't take it every day because I don't think I need it every day. Even though my doctor was like, well, that's not how you're supposed to take it. You're supposed to take it every day. All right, then. And I take it as needed. I'm not just going to take a pain pill every day because you tell me to take it every day. I take it when I need it. I don't have nerve pain every day. So why should I take it every day? Well, that'll keep it from coming back. Well, I don't want to take it like that. I don't want to do that, especially if it makes you gain weight. I've only used the TENS unit once, and that was when I went to physical therapy. Demona is here? Where's Demona? I didn't see her. I didn't know Demona came in. If I didn't speak to you, hey. So, does anybody watch Adrian? Am I the only person that watches Adrian Slaves? Oh, there go Demona. Hey, girl. Am I the only person that watches Adrian Slaves? Yeah, I saw them on Amazon. I saw that you can buy them on Amazon. But I don't know if I want to go through all that. Because I need to catch up on her videos. I'm trying to see is she really gonna buy a boat? Will somebody go around there and tell Adrian not to buy another boat? Because she don't need to do that. The last boat, the last boat she bought is at the wrecking yard now, or the shipyard, or wherever boats go to die, because she didn't put, I don't know, child. She didn't have it put away for the winter. I guess boats in Florida are supposed to go somewhere when during hurricane season or something. I don't know nothing about boats, and neither does Adrian. Adrian can't even swim. And I don't understand why. You made 2 videos about her. I'm going to have to go watch them, girl. I got to go watch them. I got to catch up on her videos. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. The last video I saw of Adrian's, she was on her boyfriend's boat by herself, waiting for him. He had then went to town or somewhere, and she was waiting for him to come back. And Adrian looked scared, because every time she heard another little boat coming up, she was like, here he come. And when that wasn't him, she was like, oh no, that wasn't him either. This girl out in the middle of Gilligan's Island on some kind of little Honey, one thing about Adrian is she better than me. Cause it ain't no way in the world I would have been out on that boat by myself, alone, and I can't swim or nothing. And you know she got all the phones Adrian has ever owned have been raggedy. As Tasty Talk says, raggedy. Not raggedy. Raggedy. Adrian out there on a boat in the middle of the water by herself, and the dude then went to town. Girl, when she said that the way that they take a shower on the boat, because the boat that her boyfriend has doesn't have any facilities, that they lather up with soap and they take buckets, and she didn't say basin, she said basin. They take a bucket and a basin and pour the water over themselves. Where they getting this water from? The ocean. So you lather up with soap and you dip a bucket in the ocean. I guess. I guess. I would have to. I would have to have a gym membership because they have to leave the boat every morning to go get something to eat, because he doesn't, his boat is not even equipped. Like, they don't have a refrigerator, or they have a cooler. So every day they got to go to town to get rations. So she could go to town and go to Planet Fitness and take a shower. Honey, Adrian is her own reality show. She is definitely a reality show. Definitely. Who KK talking to? Yeah, we are. You better have. Everybody had to have responsibilities, girl. Girl, that water came from. The water had to come from the ocean. He ain't got no running water on the boat. Ain't no running water on that boat. So whatever they want, they have to bring. In a cooler or whatever. Adrian, and Adrian don't have no filter. She was like, she don't like sleeping on the boat because the bed that homeboy was sleeping on, she said was just a bunch of pillows and blankets and stuff that he had. Now men can do that. Men that are used to roughing it, they not tripping off of no Tempur-Pedic mattress. I can't sleep on a whole bunch of folded up blankets and sheets and flat pillows and stuff. I can't do that. My back ain't gonna let me do it. Plus, I like to be comfortable. I ain't no way in heck. For one, I would be sick because I don't do well with motion, a lot of motion. And so they have to park their car at the marina and take a little boat, like a little boat, to the boat because the boat is docked out, tied down out somewhere because it's hurricane season. So he have to take a boat to the boat. So they have to drive through and then get to where he has his boat parked. His boat ain't parked at a marina. I'm not going through all of that. So if he got to go to town or he got to go somewhere, Adrian is stuck on that boat by herself. Girl, what if a storm come up or something? Like a bad storm. And Jeffrey, that's the boyfriend, can't get back to her. What if the water be so turbulent that he can't get back and Adrian is out there by herself and she don't know nothing about boats. She can't swim because she was even saying one time when she was on the video, she was like, Jeffrey's not here, so I must just stay right here and because I don't like to be moving around a lot and stuff when he not here. The hell? No. What okay, now what if something happened to Jeffrey while he gone? What if Jeffrey get in a car accident or something and Adrian out there by herself waiting on Jeffrey and Jeffrey ass don't never return? Then she gonna have to call the Coast Guard or something to come rescue her. Cause she don't know how to drive. I'm never gonna put myself in a position like that ever. Never. What? What? Dee Love said, watch the video she made when she went to the doctor and was going to fight the lady in the cab. She about to fight somebody in the cab? Everywhere that Adrian go, though, she get into it. She can't. This woman has a chaotic spirit attached to her. She has the spirit of chaos on her. She has just a dark, because everywhere she go, she went to the beauty. She ain't never satisfied about nothing. She don't never like her hair. She go and get her nails done. She gonna find something wrong with the nails. The man was doing her feet too hard. She almost got into it with the man. She never, ever is happy. And you know what pissed me off is she was in IHOP. Because that seemed like the only place that her boyfriend takes her for breakfast. They went to IHOP the other day. And Adrian was putting salt and pepper on her food. She took the top off the pepper with her hands. This is why I never use the salt and pepper at restaurants. I hate using them because some people are just disgusting. So she took the little shaker part of the pepper off with her hands and was like I like a lot of pepper. I like pepper. Just shaking, literally pouring the pepper on her food because she took the top off. Why? That's just nasty to me. And we know she got high blood pressure. And every restaurant she go to, she got to use up all these people's salt. White salt. The worst salt it is. Salt is bad, period. But she out here just salting it up. And I'm like, can he take you someplace other than IHOP? Please. But I guess when you ain't got no money, when you eating off of somebody else's dime, you can't tell the person where to take you. My water that got hot. All my ice that melted. I bet you my husband that went back. I bet you he in there asleep. I bet. Text him. Be like, you better not be in there asleep. We missed my grandson's game today, and he almost scored a touchdown. He ran the ball to the 2-yard line, and somebody snatched him. It looked like it should have been a flag called on that play, because it looks like the boy. I'm gonna have to look at that again and be like, was it a flag called on that play? But honey, my grandson was running. Do you hear me? He almost scored a touchdown. I'm so proud of him. But I missed the game. I really don't even want to go to Safeway. If I do, I'm probably gonna have to ride the little old people scooter. I don't want to be walking around that damn store. Did he text me back? Talking about not yet. Didn't you take a nap? Plus, I don't feel like putting on no bra. You know how you be at home and you be comfortable and you want to go to the store? I don't feel like putting on no bra. Shit. Do I have another shirt I can put on? Let me put on one of my tie-dye shirts. And you can't tell I ain't got no bra on. Because I sure can't wear this one. What happened? How come you couldn't make it? The heat? Oh no, I hurt my knee. My knee hurt. And I didn't feel like going out there. It's not hot today. It has not been hot here in California today. That heat wave is gone. It is gone. Bye-bye. That heat wave said, I gave you my best days. It is 69 degrees. And it's been partly cloudy all day. It's going to drop down into the... Hold on. It's a 50% chance of rain. When? It ain't raining. Damn thing be lying. It says a 50% chance of rain. Shit, it's going to be 81 degrees tomorrow. They say the high is 81. But, yeah, it is 60. Oh, well, it says the lows is 59, but it looked like it's just going to be in the 60s. So that heat wave gone. It left us, honey. Them 90s and 100s is gone. A hurricane is bringing rain. It does look like it's going to rain. It did look like it earlier. I was like, is this supposed to rain? But I didn't look at the thing. But yeah, it's saying 50%, 50% chance of rain. It feel like it too. You can definitely feel the difference. Kay said my children didn't go on my refrigerator, period, without permission because we didn't for the reasons you stated, our choices. Your kids couldn't go in the refrigerator? Oh, I wouldn't have wanted to live in your house, girl. My kids. Now look, this was how I used to get my kids. My kids could go in the refrigerator, but some of the snacks I used to hide in the trunk of my car and leave them in there. Like the Capri Suns, like cases. There was always a case of Capri Sun in the trunk of my car. Because if I brought them in the house, my kids would be sneaking and would drink them all. So there was always cases, a case of Capri Suns or sodas or something in the trunk of the car. Because I wouldn't um, bring it in the house because I didn't want those rockhead boys drinking up everything or eating all of the snacks at one time. But yeah, they had free range of the refrigerator. I used to just hide the snacks. Yeah, I used to always hide stuff. Is it full moon tonight? If it is, we definitely won't be able to see it. Not here. It's too cloudy. It's been overcast all day. If it is, I doubt it if we can see it. I'll check and see though. Is it full tonight though? Yes, tonight. Saturday, September 10th. I have to look at some. Maybe that's why I was so emotional yesterday. That's probably why I was. I swear, every time there is a full moon, I am literally emotional and crazy. I needed my husband to talk me down off that ledge, and he was busy. So, yep, it is. Yeah, I doubt it if we'll be able to see it because it's so overcast. Over, I don't want to say overcasty because I know that that's not a word, but it's overcast. So I don't think we'll be able to see anything. But even though I talk about Adrian and she is you she is hilarious to me, I still like her. She is entertaining. She is just entertaining to me because my own life has never been that crazy and chaotic, and it never will be. Cause I cannot live like that. Overcastish. Okay. Overcast-ish. Okay, overcast-ish sounds better than overcasty. The moon is in Pisces. Intense girl. That's how I was. Intense. I just knew my dog was about to die. I had just put it in my mind that it was going to happen, and I had just accepted the fact that he was about to go to glory. I was going to lose my dog. I was just, I was gone. Knowing I should not have been on my knees for no reason, okay? Without a pillow or something. Like I was legit put these 240 pounds on these knees, on these 58-year-old arthritic knees. Gizmo, he's doing better. He's doing better now. He's not, he's not completely, you know, he's not at 100, but he's better. He's better than he was yesterday. At least he's sitting up. He still is not really eating. And we didn't, pulled out the big guns, all of the things that he really ain't supposed to have because of his allergies, but we know he loves, like rotisserie chicken. We done got him his own rotisserie chicken and he's like barely eating. And rotisserie chicken is something that you know, he will wake up out of a sound sleep for some chicken. But he's just barely, barely eating. So he's at least responding. If you like call his name or you say something, he's moving his tail. He is acknowledging, I hear you. I don't have a whole lot of energy, but I do hear you. And yesterday he wasn't doing that. He wasn't doing anything. Like he wasn't responding. He wasn't lifting his head up. People were moving around and he didn't care. So, I think he's feeling better. So we're gonna go out and get him some those bacon treats. He really likes those, and see if we can get him to eat those. I don't know. I just want to make sure that he keeps something in his stomach because he's taking this medicine. And I don't really want his stomach to be empty. Um, I don't, he's such a picky dog. I don't really know what else to get him. I'm going to try potatoes. Sometimes he likes potatoes. So I'm going to bake him a potato and see if he'll eat that. But I don't know. Or I might get him a cheeseburger from McDonald's. Sometimes he'll eat that. He likes not the bread, the patty. He'll eat that. So, I might go get him a cheeseburger. Yeah, I think it is working. I think it's working. The doctor was like, okay, ma'am, just give it a couple of days. If he's not feeling better by Monday, um, bring him back in. He said, but by Monday he should be feeling better. And it does seem like he is. So, he's pooping and peeing. And that's a good sign. He is going to the bathroom. Even though we have to not force him to go. But usually Gizmo will, go to the door and let us know that he wants to go outside. He's not doing that. We have to pick him up and take him outside. And he'll go to the bathroom. But he just kind of wants to hurry up and come back in the house. And that's not him either. He enjoys being in the backyard and, running around, sniffing and playing and stuff. So, you know your dog. You know when he's not feeling good, when he's not acting his normal self. So, Oh, did I show y'all my little critter that I crocheted? There she girl, show your face. She's a finger. Fix your hair. Fix your hair, girl. You on TV. You can't be going on here looking crazy. She's a finger puppet. Ain't she cute? My granddaughter just like, and my husband looked at her like she was crazy. Don't y'all think she cute? I think she cute. I had made some of these before. I think she cute. Okay, they don't have to be You see her little hair? I made some before and they had like little dreadlocks and ain't she? You think her hair should have been one color? I think the colorful hair, gives her a vibe. Y'all don't think she cute? I do. I think she cute. I gotta make her a little friend. I gotta make her a little friend. She lonely. I gotta make her a little, make her a little friend, somebody she can hang out with, make her a whole little friend. I have made so many different critters. So her, the worry worms. I made some crochet octopus. I had like entire octopus families, like mama, daddy, babies. And the octopus, one of them is in Canada. I was like mailing them off to my friends. Like, I know one of them, a couple of them went with a young lady in Texas. One of them went to a friend of mine in Canada. Like, them little octopus are everywhere. And it just makes me feel good to know that other people, like, own my little craft people. I think my granddaughter has one of these, but hers doesn't have, like, googly eyes. I like making little weird stuff that don't nobody else like. Oh, it would be cute to make like a little storybook to go with her and make up her a little life and stuff. Or she have like little adventures. I think I'm gonna get some polyfill and just turn her into, not a finger puppet, like a real little doll. Maybe give her a body. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's a finger puppet. If you want to make some, the pattern is Bob Wilson. Bob Wilson 123, I think. That's where the pattern is. I got to narrate it too. So I got to crochet the doll and write the book and narrate it. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. You know how I am about projects though. I'm the type of person I get really, really excited about something. And I will make about 4 or 5 of them. And that's it. I will not make any more. Like those octopus, I made probably a good 10 of them. And then all of my enthusiasm was gone and I moved on to the next project. I'm really good at starting a project, going gung ho on it, and that's it. Moving on to something else. I don't know if I want to do all that now. If I want to crochet the finger puppet, write a book, and narrated. That's too much work. But it would be cute if they all came, like if I made the little finger puppets and they all come with like a little story. Hey, beautiful magic. Girl, I get bored easy, easy with projects. You know, because after you complete it and it's cute, that's it. I don't want to do it again. I do not want to do it again. I never take really good pictures of the moon. Like, even with my iPhone, the pictures just don't come out cute. You know, they don't come out good. I'm hoping that um I can see it tonight. But when it's overcast here, the moon is, behind all the clouds. You're not gonna see nothing. Oh yeah, yeah. There's always another project to start. But like I get bored with that project and see something else and want to do that. I do want to start making more of the, what is it? Arugagami. However you say that word. I want to start making more of the, little cute little characters. But I don't know. I'm not good at reading patterns, and if the person is not making it on YouTube, I know I ain't gonna be able to do it because I can't read patterns at all. Girl, I got so many different just art project material beading stuff. Like I'll start making necklaces or earrings, buy all these beads. I got beads in my cart now on Amazon that I'm thinking, should I buy this shit? Because I know that I'm not going to use 300 beads. I know I'm not. Do I really want 300 charms? Because I was like, oh, I should start making charm bracelets. But I'm like, am I really? Or is this just another one of those, ooh, let's do this. And then when I get all of the stuff, be like, I don't want to do this shit no more. Actually, I know I'm off topic, but will you ever do any full moon meditations? You know who I'm trying to get to do the meditation? My husband. He has the most soothing voice. I almost lost y'all. Let me see if I swear I almost lost y'all. Let me tell him to come here and bring his phone. And see if he can play that meditation for y'all. Or a little bit of it. What do you want? Do you still have that meditation on your phone?
What meditation?
The one that you made.
Yes.
Okay, can you? Huh?
No.
Does it have copyrighted music on it?
I don't. No, it doesn't.
Is it just your voice?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay, well, I need for my subscribers to listen. You need to get that together so I can let my subscribers listen to it. You don't have to do it right now.
How did this come up?
Don't worry about how it came up. I'm still on live. Before you be done said, F for writing a PP. Bye, cuckoo.
Bye.
I have to always tell him I'm on live because he be done said something crazy and be done got the whole live. The live done already been demonetized probably. On YouTube, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but dang near every live I do, I have to request a manual review. I don't know what I be done said or what, but they be like, girl. You on the I must be on the naughty list with YouTube. I didn't piss somebody off, and I'm on the naughty list. I have to tell the peanut gallery child because he be done said anything. I want to take this thing off of my knee. It's getting on my nerves, but I don't want to take it off because if we go to the store, I definitely need to have it on. But I want to take it off because, like, God, dog, this thing is irking me. So if he will give me that meditation, then we can do it because his voice is much better than mine. He has a very soothing voice. It is a really good meditation. So is anybody watching that chick All In with Ari? I probably need to do a separate video about her because she kind of popular in the a lot of people making videos about her. So I probably got to do a separate video about her so I can get some views. Yeah, it's one of them knee the stabilizers. This thing. It's and I've had it on all day. And after a while that gets on your nerves. I'm ready to take it off. But I know if we go to the store, I actually need it to walk around. So I shouldn't take it off. But I'm trying to think, what pants can I put on? I'm gonna have to put on some sweatpants because oh God, I don't feel like getting dressed. I'm not riding in that old people cart. I'm just not gonna do that. I mean, I could. I could. I legit have a reason to do it, but I just don't feel like doing all that. Okay, KK, I hope you feel better. Okay, and don't forget to call me Monday. So, to all of my channel members, um, how many of y'all are members? I know K is. Let me see. How many people up in here are members? K is Melissa. Yes. Look like K and Melissa. Melissa still here? Yeah. K and Melissa. So, channel members have the opportunity to have one, either this is going to be your choice. You're going to either have a phone call or FaceTime with me once a month, a one-on-one phone call. We can talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. If you want to talk about something spiritual, we can talk about something spiritual. If you just want to shoot the shit, we can shoot the shit for 30 minutes. every month. That is, I upgraded the package. So whenever you decide that you want to do that, send me an email and say, hey, almost soon, can we talk tomorrow or the next day or whatever? And I'm going to give you my business phone number, and you call, and we going to shoot for 30 minutes. Okay? If you decide that you want to spend that 30 minutes, you want to do a reading, or you want to just talk about something that's on your mind, that's fine too. So that is going to be open for all of my channel members. And it doesn't have to be a reading. It could be whatever you decide that you wanted to, whatever you want to do. Because I am a ordained minister, and I am a certified substance abuse counselor. So wherever you fall in between there is fine with me. And if I can't help you, we can find some resources to help you. So that is going to be available for all of my channel members if you are a member. And my membership is really cheap. I think it's between $1.99. I think the highest price is $7, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's from $1.99 to $7. So you fall in anywhere in between that, um, you a member. So we're going to be doing that starting Monday. I will be available. So Kay is already on the schedule for Monday. So I'm gonna talk to her Monday. And Melissa, if you want to be on the schedule, just let me know, and I'll put you in, and we will have a chit chat. Because sometimes, you just want to have a one on one. You just, you may want to talk about something that you don't want everybody in the chat to know. And that's fine. You should be able to receive something other than just sitting around gossiping in your membership. I'm not going to say who, but I had joined someone's channel, and they didn't offer anything. Like, I didn't get anything other than what they were giving on their channel. And it's like, I can get that for free. Why would I want to pay for what I can get for free on your channel? And I'm not knocking the person, but I feel like if you're going to have a channel membership, then your members should be receiving something. They should get something. So, I do want to make sure that, my members do get something different from me. And of course, you will be getting your affirmations every the top of the week. You're going to get your affirmations like I put in the membership area. You still get those. And nobody sees those affirmations but members. So, y'all don't get to see that. Just the members get to see that. They get an affirmation, usually, if I'm acting like I got some sense, at the beginning of the week, I'll put a few affirmation, cards out for them. So, I'm going to continue to do those. And what I just added. So that's it, y'all. Yeah, the membership is not expensive, because I've seen Some people are charging $10. And I don't see where, they're really giving anything to the members. Like, if I'm going to join your channel and I have to pay every month, I should be getting something other than just gossip or tea. Because I can get the tea for free. I may have to look around and piece things together. Whereas you may, have done all the research and put it together, but I don't want to pay $10 for it somewhere, and I can go and piece it together myself for free. I'm glad you're here too, Lucky. I'm glad everybody is here. I really am. I appreciate you guys. I love it when the chat is just fun and we're all just talking. And, I know we're not always going to agree on everything, but we should be able to agree to disagree and do that respectfully. I've been hearing a lot of stuff, about the whole Queen Elizabeth situation. And I do understand other people's opinion about the things that, the Queen has done because she was Queen. I understand all of that. But she can't do anything to right her wrongs now because she's deceased. She's not here. People should have held her accountable for all of that shit while she was here. It doesn't make any sense now that she done went on to glory to say all of the things that she did wrong. She gone. She gone now. And that, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I understand why people are upset. I understand why the African people and I guess the Irish people, there are certain people, certain cultures that are upset with her. I understand that. But it ain't nothing she can do now. She gone. She gone. So you're just wasting energy at this point being mad at somebody that's gone. She gone. All the stuff that she did, you know, at this point, she can't, no one can change that. No, nobody. It's been done. Right, we've all made mistakes. And people are just like, well, I don't understand why, black people are taking up for her. She didn't like black people. Okay, well, she didn't. I can't, it's hard for me to dislike somebody that I didn't know personally. Like, I don't know her. I guess maybe I haven't studied enough about, what happened in England and who the queen. I don't know that woman. I don't know her like that. I really don't. I don't know British history or English history enough to know who they was fighting. This on some Game of Thrones type stuff. I don't know who her enemies were and who she took up for. I don't know all that shit. I don't know all the players and stuff. So I can't hate her. I'm just looking at the fact that this woman passed away. She was, in her 90s. She had a family. She had people that loved her. The English people loved her. That would be just like if we lost our president right now. There are people that dislike him, but the nation would be in mourning because we lost our president. Even if Trump had passed away, people would have talked, people still would have talked shit about him. But the nation itself would have been in mourning because we lost a sitting president. Even though we couldn't stand him as a person, we have still lost a sitting president. You know what I mean? And that does something to the nation. They lost their queen, their whole queen, who had been on the throne for eons. This woman been on the throne longer than I've been alive. And you thought that they were not gonna mourn her? That's the part that I'm talking about. Yeah, of course I'm going to do that, Lucky. I'm going to, I'm always going to talk about what I want to talk about. And if the conversation, if we're on live and the conversation starts to go in a direction that I don't want it to go in, I'm going to end it. I'm going to end it. But I just wanted people to kind of understand, like, I'm not being a jerk about this situation. I do understand why people are upset. I do. And I do have compassion for other people, but I just don't want people to be disrespectful. Just don't be disrespectful. Even she did what she did, but she's still, deceased. And I still want people to have a certain level of respect for the dead on my channel. I'm the queen of this channel. This my little kingdom. This is my little kingdom. Girl, if I had me a dragon. But I wouldn't be crazy. Like, what's her name? I wouldn't be riding my dragon out just burning up people. But I'm the queen. But I love y'all. I'm not out here trying to, like, I wouldn't be a bad, and I don't think she was, I'm not going to say that she was a bad queen. I think, every ruler of a country is going to have their nation. I'm doing stuff for my people. And if I have to hurt other people in the process of taking care of my people, that's just what's going to happen. That's how we are as family. If I got to hurt another family to save mine, that's what we do as people. Isn't that how America was founded? Didn't they come here and trash other people for this country? That's how the world is set up. And she ain't no different than none of the other rulers. That's how this whole world is set up. Everybody fights for land. And if they have to hurt somebody else to get their piece of the pie, that's what they're going to do. And I don't think she's done anything different from anybody else. All these countries rob, steal, and kill. They all do. For oil, diamonds, land. So what makes her any different? She just like all the rest of these people. So I don't know. I don't jump off this soapbox, but I mean that's how I feel. It's not like I'm watching. I will probably watch the funeral. I haven't been watching everything because I think they did like a 96 gun salute. They did some type of salute for her. They've done a lot. Like I haven't watched everything. I'm probably gonna watch the funeral, and and that's about it. So I guess we're gonna get off here and go to the store, get Gizmo some treats, get my husband some cake, cause I know that's what he going to the store for. They have this red velvet cake at the bakery, and he loves it. So you know what I've wanted? Some sherbet. I haven't had sherbet in a long time. I want me some sherbet. Every every pattern that I've seen for a crochet dragon has been so intricate. If I could find a little simple pattern, I would have been made one. I wanted to make a baby Yoda too, but the baby Yoda pattern that I seen is just, I'm not really that good at crochet yet. I'm still learning. Girl, I refuse to hate too. I can't. I don't want to do it. I do. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of energy. I refuse to hate, especially a person. I now there may be things about you that I dislike, but I'm not gonna hate you as a person. I dislike your actions, or I may dislike some things that you say. I may dislike the way that you carry yourself, or I may dislike your attitude or whatever, but I don't hate you as a person. We're all flawed. Hatred is too heavy and negative of an energy to constantly carry around with you. I refuse to walk around with a whole bunch of hatred in my heart. I'm not going to do that. To keep myself in a dark, negative space, no. Hatred consumes you. Hatred is like a cancer, it just eats at you. You hate this today, and tomorrow you'll hate something else. The next day you'll hate. That's just all that dark energy, just feeding on you and growing. No. Mm-mm. I'm not carrying that around. It's too strong. The energy around hatred is too strong. I don't want to live in that world. Mm-mm. I can't. I don't want to live that life. I don't want to. Oh, I hate her because she did so and so. Oh, I can't stand her because she did so. Oh yeah, last week she. No, I'm not living like that. I can't live like that. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, he's doing a lot better. So yeah, we're gonna go to the store and pick up a couple of things and probably come back and watch a movie or something. Or I'll just get on his nerves like I always do. It must be great having a wife like me. Because I am irritating. Do you hear me? I love irritating him though. I think he done got used to it now. He don't care. I keep him busy. So I'm gonna go to the store. So he can get his red velvet cake. Cause he ain't gonna be happy till he get that cake. He gonna he gonna text me after a while and be like, "How much longer are you gonna be on live?" Yes, 8 o'clock. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I will probably see you guys Thank you, Melissa. Love you guys too. Probably not tomorrow. Probably Monday for sure. Okay. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Bye. Oh, how did I do that?